And I said 2025, I was not going to complain. So I'm not going to complain. When I was fasting while frosting a cake, I almost cried. I almost cried, I almost died, I almost threw up. And the house was hot because the heater was on. 8 a.m. class in the morning. I said 2025, I was not going to complain. Hi everyone, this is Mumtaz, and this is my new YouTube series called Things I'd Like to Bake in My Bakery If I Wasn't Poor. Now in this series, each video I'm going to focus on one baked good, whether it's a cake or a cookie or something in my culture. I'm Somali, if you don't know, and I'm gonna just kind of test kitchen it. I want to have my own future bakery one day, so each video is just gonna be me testing out different recipes, playing with them, and seeing what I can create. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm testing out recipes, so I don't really have clear instructions or a recipe to offer you. This is just me playing around, trying out different ways of making something. So for this video specifically, I'm going to be making Somali cake, but I'm going to be putting my own twist on it. I'm going to add different ingredients, put things together. Now, in the first picture, you're going to see that I have the Somali cake, just the basic version, and the second picture is what the cakes are going to look at the end. Now, I just want to make something different with something that I grew up with my whole life, and let's see how it works out. If you're interested, continue. All right, so now we're going to make the batter. Now, in the batter, it has butter, milk, sugar, the usual ingredients for Somali cake. But for mine, I really wanted to do a brown butter just to enhance the flavors. So right here, I'm just making brown butter. And then I'm going to put milk back on the stove and add seasonings. The seasonings I was going to use were like Somali tea seasonings. So usually it has like cardamom. This one has a little bit turmeric. It has cloves. And it has anything that you put in Somali tea. So if you can Google that, you can probably find all the ingredients. My mom had a Somali tea blend that she either bought from somewhere or made herself. And I just added that to the milk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crack these eggs. And I'm going to put it in this bowl. No. I'm going to crack the eggs and I'm going to put it in my mixer. And I'll put the extra stuff in there. Girl, I'm going to crack the eggs and put it in here. Okay, now I'm just going to add the sugar. Just going to gently fold in the flour to the liquid. Add a little bit. So now I'm going to take this cake and I'm going to put it in the oven. Now the oven is preheated like an hour ago at 325 degrees. I'm going to check up on it in 15 minutes. And then if it needs more time, I'll go by 5 by 5. I'm just going to tap a little bit. So the bottom of it looks fantastic. Like, it's nice and spongy. It's fully cooked. You can see that doing it in a tray does lead to like spreading, because usually if you're doing a cake pan, they'll all be the exact same height, and if you measure it, it would be perfect. But doing it in a tray, I think next time I would just do it in a cake pan. I will be making this. Can't say the French name. It's meant to be crispy pieces in the cake that I'll fold into the halwah and just add a little crisp to it. In here I have 30 grams of butter and 30 grams of icing sugar. And I'm just going to mix until it's light and pale and fluffy. There you go. Light, pale, fluffy. So now I'm just going to add in, I think, the egg whites. Yeah, 30 grams of egg whites. It's 30 grams of flour. Let's see how that works. The flour's in there. Which I don't know what it is. I'm going to spread it out thin on this tray as thin as I can, because once I bake them, I kind of want it to be like wafers. So I'm going to bake this at 320 for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to wait until it gets really brown, and then I'm going to let it cool, and we'll see how this works out. We're going to see how many slices we can cut out of this. No, what I'm doing is just breaking it out. Cut out. Okay, you know how the difference is. So messy. Let me try it. Not good. Okay, trying to get close to the thickest part. That's really good. Okay, cut out. Stay close to the thickest part. part. Hopefully get 6 of these, maybe 7 if I can. I get 7 of these. Perfect, because whatever's not a good amount of thickness, I can not use it. Here is the crispy bits. I think they taste amazing. They have salt, sugar, all the things I put in before. Thinking of crunching them up and putting it into the halwah. Tastes amazing. They turn out perfect, especially because it's the first time I'm making this. I won't break it up too much because I might use some as decoration, but this is how it works. Okay, so we're gonna make vanilla jello pudding, whatever this is called. I think I'm only gonna use half. So I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna add a little bit first. A little bit more, just to get the clumps out. Good to add a little bit first so you can always get the clumps out. Yeah, I'll use all of it. 185 grams of whipping cream. I'll whip it, and whatever's left, we can use it for something else. So this is the pudding. Looks pretty good. It's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna add half of the whipped cream. And we're gonna see how that tastes. I really want it to not be too sweet. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know what I'm gonna do? Pieces of cake. We are going to taste it together. My family scared me because they were like, it might be too sweet of a cake. Why do you want to put halwah on it? And then someone asked me, do you have a signature cake that says it's your Mumtaz cake? And I'm like, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm just trying to create a cake that maybe no one has made before. Or maybe someone has. I don't know. So I'm taking a piece of the cake. I think for this cake, I'll probably take the top off. But as of right now, grab a spoon. Put this on top. I'm going to have a stomach ache by the end of this. But I have to taste it. We're trying to taste it. Put the camera back on me. Let's hope it's in focus. Ooh. So we're just going to taste it. It is a sweet cake though, wow. Ooh. Add a little bit more whipped cream.
This is like, it's like, it's as sweet as Halwah would be like black coffee or, you know what I mean?
Should add the rest of the whipped cream. Try this.
Alright.
You're being annoying.
Let's go, guys. Bismillah. I like that. Whatever that is, that is good. Not too sweet.
It adds a little crunch to the cake.
Yeah, can I get another piece of that thing? Oh, that was nice. It's like, it reminds me of
salty.
Butter. Yeah, it's salty too.
What I wanted to do is just fold it into the halwah, but I might just not do that. I might put it on top.
Oh, damn.
So now I'm bringing out Big Bertha. Big Bertha. Got this in pastry school. And in pastry school, they also say don't ever. I'm gonna have to go on eye level, won't I? You know what? Is this even? Me lying to myself. Is this even? So I don't have to do work? I think I'll just cut the top off here. Bismillah, don't cut your hand off. And then I go and spoil it all. Regardless, I have to cut this top off because I don't want it in my cake. Like I love you. I do see a little bit of flower pieces. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Okay. Even amount of scoops. 1. You better move the hell out of my way. 2. And just evenly spread that out. I've never done this in this thing. Do you have to like get it on the edges? I'm wondering. There we go. This is gonna be a really brown cake. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see. Thick. Get out of my way, homie. Okay, squish that in. Put this in the fridge. I wrapped it with plastic on the top, and then I just put a bag on it. And I'm putting it in the fridge overnight. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully the Jello makes it firm. I hope it tastes good. We'll see. All right, so here's the halwa. So it's Somali, like a sweet, very like gelatinous and sugary. I'm gonna put it inside the cake. So you can see it's really like sticky, and I think one of the hardest things was trying to figure out how I'm gonna put it inside the cake. So for this version, I put it in the microwave and I heated it up for a little while just so I can get it to like become at least something that I can spread. Couldn't spread it, so I just jiggled it on top of the cake and put it in between the layers so that at least there's like a little bit of halwa. But I think next time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on a double broiler and add water to it and melt it down so that it can become spreadable. But right now I'm just sort of like microwaving it, coming back, jiggling it on, putting cream on, then cake, and then just so on and so forth. And then in between the layers I end up doing a cookie crumble of Somali cookies because it's a lot easier than working with halwa. But I think I kind of like the layering thing. So this is the Somali cookie. I'm gonna crumble it up and then put it on top of the cake, and then put cake on top. And then that's pretty much it. So it'll be halwa at the bottom, cookie crumbs at the top, and then a cake. And then we're gonna frost it with whipped cream. All right, so I'm gonna put it in the fridge and then come back to it the next day. So this is the next day. You can see the halwa kind of seeping through. I'm just frosting with regular whipped cream, and I put a little gelatin in the whipped cream, halal gelatin, before anyone comes for me, just so that the cake can set really well, because I'm terrible at frosting with whipped cream. And then I'm going to decorate it with little stars. I'm gonna put little pieces of halwa on top, and then maybe some cookie crumbs, and then we'll get to try it all together. She's cute. She, yeah. I think I can do better next time. Because this one had a board. I think maybe if I had a board, it would be easier. Could wipe off the sides a lot easier. But we will see. She's cute. Let's not pit two women together. This one right here. This is my baby. I'm gonna cut my baby first. Bismillah. Ooh. Come on. Just gonna use my finger. Come on. And there we have it. There it is in all its glory. The cake, crunch. Okay, let's cut the other one. Hold on, let me just show you the inside. You can see all the crunch. Okay. It's a nice clean cut. Let me get a piece of halwa. So now her mom's coming home to hear me talking. That's gonna be her. And there it is. I hope you can see it. Ah! Put this down. This is the cross section. Let me be serious. This is the halwa, the cake, whipped cream, the cookie side. You know what? The halwa on top. You know, I'm excited. Oh my god! Not actually working out. Hold on. All right, so I'm using the front-facing camera because I don't know if my camera. I bought storage, and then my iPhone said there's no storage. Pay $15. Pay $15 for storage, and then my iPhone said no storage. I gotta hurry up. This makes sense to me. What is his name? Jeff Davis? Mark Zuckerberg? All right. So we have the crunch cake. This is probably the one I'm most excited about because I'm not really a hello person. But just to recap, we did Somali cake. We did Jello, half Jello vanilla, half whipped cream. Then we put the Allah, didn't I say I was gonna memorize that word? We put the crunchy bits, palette, put the word right here. French people, I'm so sorry. It was delicious though. I gotta hurry up quickly. So the crunch cake, it's kind of dense. So love the cake, love the flavor. Everything tastes amazing. I do think if you can tell the crumb is very tight. It's a very dense cake. I guess that's how Somali cakes are. My phone keeps dying, so I have to use the older iPhone. I'm sorry. Anyways, I was saying dense, flavor is amazing. The only thing I would change is maybe I would change the cake. Maybe figure out why it was so dense. Maybe add like folded egg whites. That'll be really nice to make it more like leavened. I don't know. I keep using that word. I don't know if I'm using it right. But this is delicious. Wow. Crunch cake. Thumbs up. I need someone else to try it though because sometimes I'll be saying things and then I change my mind tomorrow. The milk soak is so nice because I just added more cardamom to it. Let me not chew my mouth open. Because I added more cardamom flavor to it. The crunch, the salty bits of the crunch is so good. This is 10 out of 10. I just need to fix the cake part. Now we're gonna go on to the halwa cake quickly. Again, I don't know why I decided halwa. I just thought, why not? That was a cool cake. I did a milk soak as well. So the night before, because I couldn't finish it all in one day, I just put milk, the same milk with the Somali seasonings and cardamom, and I soaked each layer because it's quite thick. And then you already know how I did it. Somali crumbs at the back. We're gonna taste it not in sections. I want to taste it as one, and then I'll taste it in sections. Bismillah. Why is that lighter? Hold on. This is so light and airy. I think that cake just felt denser, but this one is just light and airy. Maybe because I put that one overnight in the fridge. Well, this one's kind of room temp. It has to be it. I think if that cake was out in room temperature, just like this one, it would be just as light. But this flavor of it, the halwa, I think when it touches liquid, so like the cream part, it became softer, and then it's soaked into the cake, so I can taste the halwa in the cake as like a soak. Now the spoon right here. Oh, that tastes so good. I don't even like halwa like that. And then you get the cookie crumbs on the side. No, I'm so gassed. I'm gassed. I didn't think I would actually be able to do this. Alhamdulillah. For honor, this is still good. This is still good. Dense. I kind of want to see it. I'm going to leave it out. I'm in like room temperature. I'm going to taste it again. But, Your Honor, who won? Who won? I don't know how to end this video. A lot happened. Camera changed. Some tears were shed. This was worth it. And I think I would use both of these in my future cafe one day, inshallah, if that is meant for me. I didn't put the groceries away, so this is probably the last you see of me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on next whatever the series I'm calling it episode. Bye. Let me do this.